Uh-oh. Aha. Hello. Wow. Um, let's take a look. Hello. Just kidding. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my video. Today is Sunday, the 14th of November, 2021. My name is Dan Guitar from Thailand. In this video, I'd like to talk about the true Dharma or Nirvana for early people who have trouble wisdom. If you are the person who wants to attain Nirvana life, you have to listen to me early because I'm Arhan in Thailand. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana life. I'm ready. Aha. But are you ready? Aha. You know, the true Dharma in Buddhism is a pure religion. It's universal truth. It doesn't have the fictional language to say. I say, the true Dharma in Buddhism, there is nothing to teach. And the most important is there is no language to say. Again, I say, the true Dharma in Buddhism is a pure religion. It's universal truth. It doesn't have the fictional language to say. And the most important is there is nothing to teach. Again, I say, the true Dharma in Buddhism is a pure religion, is universal truth. It doesn't have the fictional language to say. The true Dharma in Buddhism cannot teach its order because there's nothing to teach. And the most important, there's no language to say. As I told you, the language is the barrier to attain Nirvana life. The language is the barrier to attain Nirvana life. Master Huang Bo said that the dualistic thinking and the logical thought, as I said, is just the barrier to attain Nirvana. Can you understand me? Master Huang Bo said that the language is the barrier to attain Nirvana. Master Huang Bo said that the language is the barrier. The language we use in everyday life, whether spoken language or written language, both of these languages, it's just a fictional language. Therefore, the language is the barrier to attain Nirvana. I say the language is just a fictional language, and the language is the barrier to attain Nirvana. Wow! What is it? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Huang Bo teaching said, Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? Again, Huang Bo teaching said, Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? Let me explain. You know, whether you are Theravada Buddhism or Zen Buddhism, the following story I will say is suitable for early people who have trouble wisdom. I say, the following story I will say is suitable for early people who have trouble wisdom and want to attain Nirvana in this life. I believe that, I hope that you are a smart person who can understand in this talk. Topic to speak in this video, I say, whether you are Theravada Buddhism or Zen Buddhism, the following story I will say you must consider along as I said over and over again. I say the following story I will say is suitable for you who have the most wisdom. Can you understand me? The following story I will say is, I want to explain about I want to explain about Master Huang Bo teaching. Huang Bo teaching said, Dharma in the textbook was just a paper sent with ink. What does it mean? Let me explain. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. You know, I show you like this. You were taught to believe this is letter A, letter B, letter C, or I show you cat, fish. No, not at all. You know, in reality, what you see now, or what you see now, is it a red pen? Is it a blue pen? Is it a black pen? What you see now, it doesn't mean letter C, letter A, letter T, letter F, I, etc. Because you were taught to believe. It's just the stain with ink. What you see now is just the stain with ink, but you were what you see now. I show you like this. What you see now is just a stain. It's just the stain with ink. It's just a paper stain with ink. This is a paper. What you see now is just the paper stain with ink. This is the paper. This is the paper. And this is the stain. This is the paper stain with ink. I show you like this. What you see now is ink. It's ink. It doesn't mean anything. It not mean anything. I show you. I show you. Ink. Ink. But you were taught to believe. I show you. It's a dog. Not at all. It doesn't mean a dog. Because you were taught to believe. I show you like it. You were taught to believe. D-O-G. Not at all. No, not at all. It does mean a dog. I show you. I say blah blah blah. I show you blah 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 blah. But you were taught to believe blah blah blah. It means F-I-S-C-A-T in reality. It's just blah 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 blah. Can you understand me? What you see now is just blah 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 blah. Make sense? Right? I believe that. You are a smart person who can understand this talk. I want you to understand what you see now. It doesn't mean 1 + 1 is equal to 2. It's just the blah, 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 blah. It doesn't. It has no meaning. Can you understand me? Wow. Can you hear that? Wow! Can you hear that? Such kidding, blah, blah, blah. Make sense? Right. Haha, make sense? Right. Let's get back to learn to Dharma. Whether you are Theravada Buddhism or Zen Buddhism, the following story I will say is suitable for you. If you want to attain Nirvana right, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. Again, I show you like this. I show you like this. I show you like this. Let's take a look. I show you like this. I show you like this. You were taught to believe first. In reality, it's just a blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. It has no meaning. Can you understand me? If you can't understand in this talk, I believe that You can attain nirvana in this life. I show you. You were taught to believe kita. No, not at all. It's just the blah 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 blah. But you were taught to believe. This is the reason. This is the reason that. Let's take a look. Huang Bo teaching said Dharma in the textbook was such a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? Let me explain. I explain. Huang Bo teaching said Dharma in the textbook. Dharma in the textbook was such a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? Let me explain. Right now, makes sense, right? I explain. What you see over here now is just a. It doesn't mean a phrase. It doesn't mean 1 + 1 is equal to 2. It doesn't mean guitar. It's just a blah 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 blah. In the same way, let's take a look. Please believe temporarily what you see now is real language that further understanding is out in this video in order to not have to understand each other anymore. I say please believe temporarily what you see now is real. Huang Bo's teaching that Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? That further understanding is out in this video. The story in this talk is suitable for you who have the most wisdom. In the same way, let's take a look. In the same way, what you see now is the paper stained with ink. Can you understand me? What you see now, it doesn't mean Huang Bo teaching. It's just the blah 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 blah. I'm tired. If you can understand in this talk in the same way, what you see now, as I told you, please at first, please believe temporarily. What you see now is real. That further understanding is out in this video, and then you can understand it, and finally you will attain nirvana this life because you can understand about the paper stained with ink. You can understand the word Master Huang Bo said. Huang Bo teaching that Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? As I told you, if you can understand in this talk, what you see now, it doesn't mean Huang Bo teaching that Dharma in the textbook because you were taught to believe Huang Bo teaching. Because you were taught to believe in the meaning of what you see now. Oh, I'm tired. Can you understand me? What you see now is the written language. What you see now is written language. It's just the paper stained with ink. Can you understand me? This is the paper. And what you see now is Huang Bo teaching. It's just the word Huang Bo teaching. It's just the paper stained with ink. In the same way, what you see now is just the paper stained with ink too. It doesn't mean guitar. It doesn't mean 1 + 1 is equal to 2. It doesn't mean the phrase. Can you understand me? I hope that, I believe that if you can understand in this hope, you can attain nirvana in this life. Oh, I said this, that is sound weird. Master Huang Bo said that dualistic thinking and logical thought is the barrier to attain nirvana because dualistic thinking and logical thought is just the meaning in the fictional language. In reality, the meaning of the fictional language, it doesn't really exist. In the same way, let's take a look again. In the same way, the sentence Huang Bo teaching said Dharma in the textbook, it doesn't really exist. It doesn't mean Huang Bo teaching said Dharma in the textbook. It's just the paper stained with ink. What you see now, it's just a paper stained with ink. Oh, if you can understand in this talk, I hope that, I believe that.ไม่ว่าคุณจะเป็นชาวพุทธแบบเถรวาทหรือนิกายเซนก็ตามแต่ถ้าคุณเข้าใจตรงนี้ผมหวังว่าคุณจะได้บรรลุอรหันต์ในชีวิตนี้ I believe that I hope that whether you are Zen Buddhism or Theravada Buddhism I believe that whether you are Theravada Buddhism or Zen Buddhism if you can understand in this talk I hope that, I believe that you are a smart person who can understand in this talk. Finally, you can attain nirvana this flight. Nothing more to say than this. Please bear in mind. The topic to speak in this video, let's take a look. Huang Bo teachings said, Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? Let me explain. From now on, I like to talk about the word, the paper stained with ink. Huang Bo teaching said, Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? Let me explain. What you see now is the red pen and blue pen and this is the paper. This is the paper. I show you. This is the paper. I show you like this. What you see now is blue ink and what you see now is red ink and blue ink and red ink. I like to talk about the word, the paper stained with ink. What does it mean? You were taught to believe this is red pen, blue pen. I show you this is what you see now is blue ink and what you see now is red ink. From now on, please listen meticulously to the explanation for understanding. When you listen to me, you must be broad-minded to listen and without prejudice to me, and consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally, you will have opportunity to attain nirvana in this life. I believe that. I hope that. You are a smart person who can understand in this talk. Because I want you to attain nirvana in this life. Let's take a look. Again, I show you. This is red ink. Then red ink become letter A, letter B, letter C. Can you understand me? What you see now is red ink, red ink, red ink, red ink. It's just the red ink. It doesn't mean letter A, it doesn't mean letter B, letter C. It doesn't mean number 1, 2, 3. It doesn't mean the word cat. Red ink become letter A, letter B, letter C, become number 1, 2, 3, become the word cat, the word dog. Because you were taught to believe This is letter A, letter B. This is the word CATDOG. It's just the belief in the meaning of the fictional language. Huang Bo teaching said, Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? I explain. What you see now is blue ink. Then blue ink become letter A, letter B, letter C. In reality, we should say blah blah blah. We should say blah 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 blah. Because you were taught to believe this is letter A, letter B, letter C. The word CAT. No, not at all. What you see now is just the paper stained with ink. What you see now is just the paper stained with ink, as I told you. What you see now is just the paper stained with ink. Huang Bo teaching said Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? I explain. Can you understand me? Again, I show you like this. This is, you were taught to believe. Red pen, blue pen, red pen. I show you this is red ink, red ink, and blue ink. Blue ink become letter A, letter B, letter C become the word cat, dog. In reality, what you see over here now, it doesn't mean anything. It's not mean anything. You know, why they say that? Because the meaning of fictional language, it doesn't really exist. The conclusion in this talk is the meaning of fictional language, it doesn't really exist. You know, the language we use in everyday life, whether spoken language or written language, both of these languages, it's just the fictional language. It doesn't mean really a language. Can you understand me? The language, it doesn't really exist. Huang Bo teaching said Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? I explain. Let me explain. As I told you. What you see now is blue ink, red ink. Then red ink become letter A, letter B, letter C. Because you were taught to believe this is letter A, letter B, letter C. It's just the belief in the meaning of the fictional language. The meaning of the fictional language, it doesn't really exist. Master Huang Bo said that the Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. Can you understand me? Again, I show you like this. Let's take a look. I show you like this. I show you. You were taught to believe this is a fish. In reality, what you see now is just the paper stained with ink. It doesn't mean fish. It doesn't mean the word fish. Oh, those who can understand in this talk, it must be counted and individually. But how many people there are? I believe that you are a smart person who can understand in this talk, and then you can overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, and finally, you will have opportunity to attain Nirvana life again and again. what you see now, you see the red pen, the blue pen, red ink, blue ink, the blue ink, the red ink, the red ink become letter A, letter B, letter C. In reality, what you see now, it doesn't mean anything. It has no meaning, as you understand. Can you understand me? But in this talk, please believe. Huang Bo teaching said, Dharma in the textbook was just a paper stained with ink. What does it mean? The conclusion in this talk is the meaning of the conclusion in this talk is the meaning of fictitious language. It doesn't really exist. If you can understand in this talk, I believe that, I hope that you can overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, and finally, you will have opportunity to attain nirvana in this life. Please bear in mind. กราบหนึ่งกราบสองกราบสามขอโมทนาด้วยกับผู้ที่จะบรรลุเป็นพระอรหันต์ในชีวิตนี้เมื่อมาฟังคลิปนี้กราบหนึ่งกราบสองกราบสามด้วยความรักและเมตตานะครับสวัสดีครับ